10 best wrestlers who surprisingly never had a single match at WrestleMania.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Soheb and you're watching Wrestling Fact.
Number 10. Baruch. Baruch is a legend of the wrestling industry, becoming the very first black world champion in WCW and making history by doing so. He is a respected individual with years of experience with a great run in WWE, which saw him in two popular acts in the Nation of Domination and the APA. However, despite his success elsewhere, he was often confined to tag team action. Even as the leader of the nation, he didn't end up finding himself wrestling in singles competition. His legacy hasn't been affected because of this thought. It is a shame that he never got the individual attendance in WWE. 9. Beth Phoenix. During the Divas era, Beth Phoenix was one of the few women who managed to appear like a legitimate competitor amongst years of awful booking and a lack of explore. Thought she had several rings as both women's and Divas champion and had WrestleMania matches. She never had a singles match dispute walking into Mania as a champion. Phoenix competed in several tag team matches and battle royal instead of defending or challenging for the belt. Phoenix is deserved Hall of Fame and she has still proven herself to be able to go in the ring, so there is still time left for a singles match. Though it is unlucky. Number 8. John Morrison. For someone with so many years spent in WWE with rings as both ECW and Intercontinental Champion, it is outstanding to see that Morrison never managed to secure a single match at Mania. He would compete in multi-man ladder matches and tag team matches but was unfortunately stuck in the mid-card for most of his two stunts in WWE, never managing to truly break out on his own as successful singles wrestler. Number 7. Nikki Bella. Neither of the Bella twins found their way into a single match at WrestleMania, but in the case of Nikki, it is even more surprising. Nikki was a hugely important part of the transition between the Divas division and the Women's Revolution, establishing herself as perhaps the best ever Divas champion. Even with her reigns being the success that it was, she didn't defend the gold at WrestleMania and never found any other avenues into competing in singles matches. Number 6. Iron Sheik. Well, Iron Sheik may be one of the most infamous heels in the industry of wrestling. The concept of WrestleMania began when he wasn't as big of star any longer. That being said, he still held lots of name value being who he was. Sheik would appear in tag team matches and would even win a battle royal at WrestleMania 17, but he would never wrestle in a single match. Number 5. Lita. Lita is rightfully a member of the Hall of Fame due to being one of the most popular female wrestlers of all time. She had such a hug influence over the industry and her legacy is still intact as proven by a brief recent comeback. However, even with her mass of fans and multiple women's title reign, she didn't compete in a single match at WrestleMania. Looking back, it is a massive shame that Lita vs. Trust status never ended up happening at the show of shows. Number 4. Scott Steiner. Whilst Steiner would find a success as a tag team wrestler early in his run, his return to WWE in 2002 didn't offer too much glory, though he was a much bigger name establishing himself in WCW. He didn't manage to retain a spot at the top given his minority in the business. It is still surprising that in the 2 years he spent with the company upon his comeback, he couldn't find a spot in a featured Mania singles match. Number 3. Stephanie McMahon. McMahon has never been a full-time wrestler, but she is a McMahon, and for that reason alone, it is surprising to look back on her career and for her to never have a singles match at Mania. In fact, she has only ever had one match at WrestleMania, which is shocking it itself, and that came in a mixed tag team match alongside Triple H to take on Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey. Number 2. Vader. Vader is one of the most popular big men of all time, with such a unique offense and presence, finding success all around the globe, notable in WCW and multiple Japanese promotion. When he joined WWE, it should have been a hug deal, but the company never quite capitalized on his quality or name value. He would challenge for the WWE title here and there, but was an afterthought when it came to WrestleMania. Number 1. Bayley. Bayley has been one of the major parts of women's wrestling for the last 7 years, being one of the women responsible for WWE change in way when it comes to booking female superstars. She has even walked into WrestleMania twice as a single champion, but it was never been a singles match, although it seems baffling to believe Bayley has only competed in multi-person matches, tag matches, battle royal, a fatal 4-way and fatal 5-way whenever she returned from injury. It is surely a matter of when rather than if for Bayley's first singles match at the event to take place at WrestleMania.